Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Updates Update. Hope everyone is good. My name is Ollie and I'm the CEO of Updates Media. And this is...
Hi, I'm Owen. I'm the Business Development Manager here at Updates Media.
So, as we know by now, first up, new features. So, interesting, actually out of Instagram. Apparently, the use of Instagram for news has doubled since 2008. And it's actually on course to overtake Twitter, which is absolutely huge. Twitter has been known as the place really to go for social news, but the fact that Instagram is kind of starting to outweigh that is absolutely massive. So really good news for the platform. Personally, I use Instagram for news. I follow the likes of Now This. They do incredible social first videos. Even Lad Bible now are getting a lot more respect in kind of the news spheres, and obviously our very own Birmingham Updates has got a pretty large Instagram following, and people do go there, especially to our stories, to kind of find out what's going on locally. Next up is a huge one for e-commerce, and that is WhatsApp are testing payments through WhatsApp. So they're testing it in Brazil, and basically they're trying to make sending and receiving money as easy as taking and sending a photo. Which is just going to be game changing when you think of the likes of WhatsApp for Business and how social commerce through apps like WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, etc., is going to take off. So something to keep our eye on. Like I said, it's just in Brazil at the moment, but they will roll that out. I'm pretty confident. And finally, a big one out of Twitter actually, which kind of is a game changer in the way that people will use their platform, and that is that they are now testing audio tweets. So it's only available on select number of iOS devices at the moment, and basically you can record yourself up to 140 seconds. If you go over 140 seconds, then it just basically creates a thread. Absolutely huge for Twitter to be going into the audio space. One really interesting thing is, how do you use that as a brand? How do you get your message across? And again, I think voice is quite a powerful way of getting across your context and kind of emotion better than text. So that's really cool. And the second one is, how do you moderate speech? So we've seen over the last week or so that Katie Hopkins has been suspended and removed from Twitter for kind of hate speech. But now it's going to be through audio. I'd be interested to see how Twitter actually moderate that content when it's spoken rather than written. So something to watch out for. But yeah, lots of cool new features this week.
So what I really enjoyed this week is something we've created ourselves, one of our clients, Birmingham Museums and Art Gallery. This is a 4-part series that we've done called Birmingham Through the Ages. And this is where we deep dive into the history of Birmingham, and we use Birmingham Museums and Art Gallery's venues to tell this story. We publish this as a series on Facebook using the new functionality in Creator Studio. Episode 4 is going to be published on Thursday the 25th of June. So if you haven't seen it already, or you haven't seen the series, go and check it out when it's live. We'll post the links, etc. below. Obviously this is something we've all done ourselves. So we do all the presenting, the video editing, all the creation, and it's kind of like content marketing at its best. And obviously it's longer than 3 minutes long, which Facebook loves. So yeah, go check it out, guys.
Awesome, thank you, Owen. So what we've been thinking about this week is, how do you actually post into groups and make it relevant and make it feel that it fits and is totally organic? So we did some work with the Culture Central and their Midsummer Festival to help to build awareness for that live stream that was going on for 12 hours. Obviously the culture sector has been absolutely decimated by coronavirus, so it's a great festival that really brings together the arts from the region and really tries to build awareness and support for the arts and culture that really need it at the moment. So we located around 120 different groups within the West Midlands, which we could post into, but what was important was the way that we actually did it. So administrators and moderators of groups now are cracking down on how much business advertising goes into their groups. So we thought that we'd join as from our personal social channels and post to make it look like we've just stumbled upon this festival. So really it was like, oh, we've just spotted that this is taking place over this weekend. It looks great. You guys should get involved. and make it look like we're adding value to the group rather than just go and follow this live stream on Saturday and make it more of an advert. So just think for yourself, when or if you're going to be posting into groups, how can you make it look super organic, super relevant, and really battle your way through the administrators and make sure that your content actually gets approved and therefore seen in the group. So something that you really need to be thinking about, and really understand the context of the group that you're posting into to make sure that your content actually gets approved.
So the campaign of the week this week comes from Paddy Power. Now, as many of you know, football's back on. Everyone's over the moon about it. Paddy Power's, historically, their campaigns have always been kind of tongue-in-cheek, really super relevant, kind of good fun as well, which is the same as this campaign. So this campaign is called All Is Forgiven. So this is where they celebrate all aspects of football, not just football itself. So from the dodgy haircuts to the time-wasting tactics that players use. So yeah, it's a really kind of good, relevant piece that they put together, put it across loads of different channels. So social being the most relevant one, purely due to the reach and the kind of engagement on it. So yeah, well done, Paddy Power.
Awesome. And Owen, for the number of takes that took, well, all is forgiven. Anyway, that is the end for this week, for end of episode 8 of the Updates Update. Hopefully you're still getting value out of these videos, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Cheers.